very well. And every university who was responsible for organizing a BOBCAT symposium had experienced how difficult it is to communicate with each other during the preparation work. Let me assure you that we did know that from the start, but it is and was, in my opinion, one of the management jobs students had to cope with. Quite often, you could say that some frustrations occur within the communication between the two universities. But at the end, these frustrations disappeared during the symposium itself. Anyway, the longer BOBCATs exist, the more experience universities got. The more BOBCAT symposium became well known. One of the results of becoming well known is that over the years, more and more students and universities did participate. The last symposia did attract around 400 participants, coming sometimes from more than 30 countries. And I have to say, it's not only a matter of quantity, it is more important that the quality is assured. Altogether, up till now, around 90 universities and about 50 professional institutes have participated in BOBCATs. All the world continents were represented and more than 100 countries all over the world. In all these years, more than 6,000 people attended the BOBCATs symposia, of which nearly 2,000 came from more than twice or 3 times to BOBCATs. Has something to do with the BOBCATs virus, I think. Apparently, some participants, former students, liked the BOBCATs event so much that they regard the symposium as part of their annual holiday program. In this regard, the symposium is for many former participants a possibility to renew old friendships. The last year, Porto, and also this year, Parma, are different from the previous years. For the first time, the symposium took place in Western European cities. This deviates from one of the BOBCAT's principles that the symposium must take place in Eastern European countries. I don't know if the economic situation within Europe, thanks to the fact that most concerned countries are now a member of the European Union, has been changed so much that it does not matter anymore. I hope so, but it would be good anyway to evaluate by checking where most of the participants were coming from, and also by doing some research in this regard. Let us please not forget that there are countries in Eastern Europe which did participate in the first BOBCAT symposia, countries like Bulgaria, Romania, Ukraine and Russia, which we didn't see anymore the last 5 or 6 years. As BOBCATs must be possible for everyone, I really hope that we'll all do our utmost to involve these countries again. One of the most important conditions, therefore, is that the BOBCAT symposium stays on a low budget and easy to travel to. Sponsoring and getting support from local and government authorities are for this reason part of the main targets of the organization. Finally, I want to say something about the involvement of some Western European countries in the organization of BOBCAT, or to put it straight, in their lack of involvement. Despite the fact that these two universities were part of establishing BOBCATs, I have said it at former symposia, it is surprising that Sheffield, as well Barcelona, never candidates themselves to be one of the universities for being part of the organization. Fortunately, Liverpool and Manchester did their job instead of Sheffield, together with Parma now. As Barcelona is concerned, we are still waiting for the sunrise over there. Talking about sunrise, we didn't have much in Porto and we didn't have much in Parma, except today. Porto and Parma, as two Western European cities not belonging to the original founders of BOBCAT, did already the job, and a marvelous one. So I would say to Barcelona, candidate yourself. If you can win the European Football Cup several times. You can also organize just one Bobcat Symposium. What to say about the Parma Symposium? It's a marvelous job. Some of you who were in Portland know that we had some difficulties for the next Bobcat Symposium. Within the Euclid meeting, nobody did candidate himself. And it was at that time that Anna-Marie Tommaso said, okay, we do it. Just 3/4 of a year, they had time to organize together with Manchester and Liverpool to this symposium, which is very short, especially if you want to get enough money for sponsoring, etc. And I already said just 5 minutes ago, it is not the quantity, it is